right, good morning, class. How are you guys today? It's fine, it's Monday morning, you can understand. Anyway, so today we have an exciting lesson for you. So we're going to be learning about volume. Specifically, we're going to be solving problems involving cylinders, cones, and spheres, all right? So, yep, since Halloween is approaching, it seems good for the moment. So let's get started, all right? So we're going to do 4 corners, all right? So I want you guys to read the question. And, hang on, let me. And then circle one of these, write down one of these 4 choices on your paper, your line paper. And then make sure to give 3 reasons why, okay? So, yeah.
What did it say?
So it said, imagine you're a professional NBA player. How will changing the size of a basketball affect your overall performance? So write one of those choices and then give 3 reasons why.
So I change it the size?
Yeah.
Of the ball?
Of the basketball.
Smaller or larger, doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. Okay, and you have 5 minutes, all right?
Just like a brief explanation? Or?
Just 3 reasons.
So like, you're saying a lot would change, some would change.
Yeah.
And just pick one of them, right? Or
Yeah, just one more. Actually, I'm going to give you 3 minutes, all right? Stay on task, all right?
Sorry.
So what do you think it's going to change the color? Okay, fair enough. All right, so I'll give you 30 more seconds to finish. All right, so if you guys are done, I want you to go ahead and stand in front of the answer that you chose. So for one of these, and talk amongst yourself, and then you guys come up with one main reason why. All right? Yeah, you have to say So try to be like, so this is a lot. Somewhat is over here, a little bit, and not at all.
Wait, are you someone or not?
Very somewhat. Okay, so who's someone? Okay, a lot?
Yes.
Alright, so talk amongst yourselves and come up with one main reason why, okay?
Okay, there's.
So you guys have
I mean,
minutes.
oh, I said if it gets bigger,
I
it
just
won't
put
be
it in
as
the
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Expert technique, angle, projection, force use.
That if
Yep.
it gets too big, it might not be able to hold it.
It won't fit in the basket.
I said if it's too small, it might not be able to get back to the.
Aperture within like.
So big.
Yeah, just how you're gonna shoot it, because
And the
if you
third
shoot too
piece
strong,
was like, if
it'll
they
go
already have
over.
the
It's
skills,
not
they
easy.
have no matter
Projection.
what size, they should be able to play. So that's why it's.
Yeah. So come up with one main reason, okay?
Strength.
Now let's think by the size, right? If it's a size, we're assuming that
You
the
can't
volume
throw it
is
too far.
gonna be smaller, right? So smaller amounts
So-
of areas.
Projection?
Comes inside, right? So it might be a little bit lighter, so they're gonna have to.
I
Yeah.
don't know, I have
Have
to
to revise your
like
technique.
it won't fit.
So they just-
Alright, so think about that, right? Okay, so how about this group? My lot group.
It's kind of hard to narrow it down because there's a lot of things
Okay.
that would affect.
Okay, so tell me.
all of them.
Oh, did anybody come up with the same names?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so
Now
that's
it's
what you can
the
narrow if you like. Get it here.
Does it have to be just one reason or?
Just, yeah, just try to separate it. You can. Well, just like, talk to me. What do you guys think right now?
Strength, how you shoot it, because if it's a small ball, you have to use a lot less force.
Okay,
If it's a big ball, you
Wait,
use a lot more
awesome,
force.
just like that, yeah.
Projection.
Okay, what you say?
If it's too big, it's not gonna fit.
You bet. I'm thinking the same thing. Okay, let's assume that the basket is adjusted to the size of the ball.
Okay.
Oh.
But is a paintball bounceable?
I mean, yeah, any ball is really bounceable, it just depends. Like, look at a glass ball, marble,
Yeah.
it does, it's made of glass, but it bounces.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so try and narrow it down to one.
Scale. We'll say scale.
Or two at least, because you guys are a lot.
Technique, skill.
That's what we are.
I actually find it more entertaining to watch.
What?
Kids are shooting something.
The beer bong.
Actually, you guys seem like you guys got it. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so my somewhat group, what did you guys come up with?
If the ball's like bigger or smaller, the player's just gonna have to adjust their throwing to like actually make it.
Alright, cool. My lot group?
Go ahead.
Okay. It would actually matter a lot.
Mhm.
It would completely throw off their technique, force use, projection, technicalities, things like that.
Okay, cool. You guys can sit down now. Alright, so the reason I asked you guys this is because today we're going to be talking about volume, as I mentioned in the beginning of class. So as we know that if we change the size of the ball, it changes the volume inside as well, right? The amount of area that goes inside becomes less the more we shrink the ball, and the more we get it more bigger, it's gonna have more volume, more weight, right? So let's get started with the shapes that we're gonna be studying today. Cylinders, cones, and spheres, all right? So let me get this right here. Just kidding. All right, so when we're thinking about these shapes, we usually just see them like this, right? So, so this is usually how we can measure them, right? We see a can of goods in the supermarket, we can usually measure its height, and we usually measure its diameter, but I'm going to show you guys a formula right now that really uses its radius, all right? The cone, same as well, the height, and then we look at the radius as well. And the sphere, we just look at the radius because we don't really have a height to measure, basically. All right, because if we were to measure the height, it would basically be the diameter and split it in half the radius from all sides. Okay, so let's go ahead and on your notes, write these formulas down. Okay, guys, got them written all down?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, are you all done? Or a little bit more time? Yeah, good, okay. So let's go ahead and we're gonna start with examples, all right? So I'm gonna do one with cylinders, all right? So who can tell me the formula of a cylinder? Anybody?
Pi r squared.
Pi r squared? Yes. All right, so what does the H stand for?
Height.
Height, and what about R?
Radius.
Awesome, that's it, right? So, let's see. So we're gonna have this, all right? Excuse my poor drawing skills. Okay, so, what is 10 in our shape?
Height.
Oh, so this is gonna be 3 and 10, all right? Okay, so what is 10?
Height.
Height, awesome. What about 3?
Radius.
Radius. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to do on your own paper when you guys are doing your own problems in your groups. I want you guys to label them so you guys don't get confused, all right? So all we do is that we're gonna substitute these values into the formula, all right? So pi, right? R, what's R? 3 squared, right? What about height? 10. So now we square it, right? PEMDAS, right? What is 3 squared? 9. 9 times 10? 90. So I just want you guys to leave it in terms of pi, okay? Because pi is a really exact value. I don't want you guys rounding it to 3.1415, right? Okay, so that was a cylinder, all right? So now let's do a cone, all right? So who can tell me a real world example of a cone?
Ice cream.
Ice cream, what else?
Snow cone, water things.
So what?
Cone cups.
Okay, so cone cups, we'll go with that. What else?
Pyramid?
Well, it's a pyramid.
Yeah, sure.
It's not round. Good try though, good try. Next time. How about a traffic cone? Right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and see how we can find the value of those two things, right? Because we obviously want more snow cone, right? We don't want to be like, oh shoot, this is too small, I want a bigger one, right? So someone give me a number.
12.
Okay, radius, anybody?
4.
4. Okay, who can tell me the formula?
4 squared pi r squared h.
Awesome, just like that. Okay, so Yvette, what's the radius?
4.
Okay. 4 what? Or square,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, sorry, I thought you
You're
were
good.
like labeling
No, you're
it.
fine, you're fine. Oh, yes, thank you for reminding me. Always label, guys. See what happens when you don't label? Mess up. Okay. Now, Manny, what's the height?
12.
12. Okay, so simplify, right? 4 squared? 16, awesome. Okay, so this is where I like to mix things up. There's a lot of ways you can go. You can either multiply the 16 and the 12 together and then divide it by 3, or you can just divide the 3 by 12 and you get 4. Makes it a smaller number to work with, all right? So it becomes,
64 pi.
and like Manny said, it is going to be 64 pi, all right? Okay. So you guys get the hang of it, right? So basically they give you a measurement, label it, and then substitute into the formula, it gives you the general volume, okay? Now I want you guys to be in groups of 2, group pairs, okay? And I want you guys to work together and solve the worksheet that I just gave you. And talk amongst yourselves, okay? It's not a library.
Well, you can pretty much figure
What's up?
Are they supposed to be radius or diameter?
Let's see. Well, what is that line right there?
Diameter.
Okay. Okay.
So, are you ready? leave it in terms of pipe.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I'm multiplying the hours. Yeah.
Oh, you do, yeah, yeah. Okay. Alright, how we have 1/3 time squared.
Yeah.
This way. So, what did you get?
You have to put the.
Sorry?
Yes. Do we have to remember? Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Thank you. I don't know what it is. And now let's do it. 9, 6, 7, 8.
So don't forget your ruler right here, okay? Just hold
Oh,
it.
yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna get credit for the work.
Do we have to round?
No, leave it in terms of pi, please.
No, yeah, but like, do we have a decimal number?
Yes, round to the second place. What's the second?
Oh.
40,
80.
It's a 3.5. Yeah.
Okay, if you guys get a decimal, round it to the second place, so the decimal, right?
Alright.
There's one in the back, okay? Oh yeah, guys, don't forget the columns, there's more columns in the back, okay? Yeah. Yes. They do. Yeah, sorry about that. Yes. Yeah.
47.
Yeah, and then that was 18.
Just 3.5 squared.
Oh, I
Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention. Okay, guys, one thing I forgot to mention, that when you're doing volume, make sure your units are cubed. So if you get like inches, it's inches cubed, all right?
Okay.
If it's millimeters, millimeters cubed. All right, just write the little 3, okay?
Your
Yeah.
Try your zoom here.
Okay, we're in the back.
Sorry.
That's 9 to the third half.
Yeah.
So that's 129. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Multiply
Yeah,
that.
so let's leave this.
Multiply, yeah.
How are you doing, Maria?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
okay.
And then multiply.
Jack, what'd you get on
5. 917 times 3. Yeah.
Okay, guys, done?
Yes.
Okay, just hang on tight and we'll be able to finish, right?
You really?
And we'll compare answers.
And then.
Oh,
you missed
that's
the
right,
seven.
that's right, that's right.
Yeah, don't forget your ears, all right?
Well, no,
Wait,
that's.
they're all cute, right?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Here. Oh, yeah, yeah.
So you guys are group 1, right?
Alright.
Oh,
Okay,
this
group
is
2?
budget.
Okay. You guys are gonna do 3, okay?
Yeah, okay.
exclude volumes.
Okay, is everybody finished? Yes, no, maybe so, thumbs up? Yep, cool, all right. Okay, so group one, what did you get from the first one?
192 pi feet cubed.
What was it?
Feet cubed.
Okay, does everybody agree?
Yes.
Yes, all right, group two, what you get for the third one?
288 pi yards cubed.
Okay, does everybody agree? Yes? Wait,
Yeah.
no. Group one,
Wait for what number?
number three.
I thought it was number two.
Two, sorry, my bad, two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You could be
I thought you said
sorry.
number 3, my bad. Okay, no, I got
Okay.
it.
Group three, the next one, right?
168 pi.
168 pi. Well, what are we talking about? Cookies, hot dogs, feet?
Millimeter. Cube.
Millimeters. Okay. So again, back to group number one, second person. What about number four?
40.83 repeating cube. 8 free repeat. 0.8 free repeat. And then 3 repeat.
Five or?
Pi cube.
Does everybody agree?
Yes.
Okay. Second person, group number two.
972 pi cube. No, it's 72.
72?
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember, your teacher's old, okay? She's not as young as you guys are. 972?
Feet cube. Oh, pi feet cube.
Okay. Just getting worried about it. Does everybody agree? Yes. Second
Yes.
person, group three.
18,432 pi centimeters cubed.
I disagree with that.
Why?
What?
432.
4.
Wait, did I?
432.
Did you cube it?
No, 18.
No.
18,000.
400
432.
centimeters cubed.
Pi.
Pi centimeters cubed.
I agree with that answer.
Does everybody agree?
Yes.
I
Or
agree.
someone disagrees?
I believe that person over there is just.
All right. What did you have, Manny?
Oh, I thought it was a rate. Yeah, or,
Oh, you got it?
yeah.
Okay, you don't want us to work it out
No,
together?
no.
Okay, you good? All right. So, as you can see, it wasn't really that hard, right? Okay. So now, I want you guys to each get a poster board. All right? Pick a number 1 through 5.
3.
Cylinders. 1 through 5. Spheres. And lastly, you get cones, all right? Okay, so you guys are each gonna get a poster board. All right? Here you go. Poster board. Get together. Don't be afraid to get close, unless you're afraid of cooties. Okay?
Wait, this side or the shiny side?
You're gonna be working with markers, so if it's gonna smear for the math side, all right?
That's not
I can't remember what fingers are getting.
diameter, so I have to.
So I don't want you guys to just draw a shape, I want you to give me a real world object, all right? And then just make up numbers for the height and the radius, all right?
We have a color.
So-
just
Yeah.
Well, let's think outside the box, guys.
It's not a box, it's
Very good, okay.
I was like, wait, no.
She said think outside the box.
But I wasn't thinking of it. I wasn't thinking of it.
Two colors?
What do you want?
Yeah.
Purple and green? Share colors?
Sure. What do you mean, all me colors?
Polka.
Okay, what are you guys thinking?
You know, the hands and-
We're gonna do that.
Can you think a little more?
We got a
Just
sphere.
think like a bunch of.
You got a spear?
Yeah.
What is it?
Anything with a ball.
What is it supposed to do?
Any ball.
And don't worry, you guys can make your own numbers up.
No, what was
And make sure to write all your work, okay?
What is this do?
What are we supposed to do?
Oh yeah, so I want you guys to draw your real world object shape. Okay, you guys got
And then we
spheres,
draw
right?
the here and we work it out.
Any ball. Maybe draw outside the planet, draw the planet for all your.
Orange, red, please.
Oh, they. They have orange. You guys share amongst yourself, okay?
No.
Hey,
No.
you
Oh,
trying to
wait,
make a
I have some.
demo?
No, I have,
Or use your own if you want.
What color?
Trying to make a Dragon
That's okay,
Ball,
I got it.
So.
We need the orange.
it's okay, I got it.
Okay, it doesn't have to be real world. It
Yes,
can be
it does.
fictional as well.
Hey, you wanna use it?
Oh, good.
Anybody into anime?
Oh, we have to circle.
How about pillars?
Oh.
Okay, now we should do that.
Oh, no, I forgot. Okay, we're
No,
gonna
I'll
try
write the
later,
comment
but
on
I don't count.
before anything else.
Well,
Pillars. Yeah.
let's see.
But it might have to be like Roman columns.
So maybe like
Just be
the
creative with your
circle, black.
Sorry.
Well, they're gonna use a dragon ball. Fine, you guys can do that. But make sure you give it a good look.
Are you guys doing Dragon Ball?
No, we're doing it again.
I mean, what?
Okay, and then once you draw your cylinder, I want you guys to like work out the problem as well, okay?
Oh, okay.
Make it nice and neat, 'cause you guys are gonna present these to the whole class.
I mean, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry?
We
Okay.
got
I need some.
So do you wanna like,
Do you like
do you want your pencil first?
I was
What
gonna
do you
say
need?
that. I was about to say that.
No, we're trying to do it.
Oh, it's because no, you were supposed to.
Okay, we have
drop
more
the bottom.
colors here. Do you want any?
Ah, there we go. It's like just ignore the bottom thing.
It doesn't have
So then you want to color it?
Look at my stupid cylinder, that's my best cylinder.
What numbers do you want to use?
Maybe Google one.
God damn it.
So much easier.
Do you want me to start working out the color?
Don't forget to write the shape that you're doing, okay? So if you're doing cone, just write cone.
Can we go upstairs and work on the floor? Like,
Oh, yeah, go for it, go for it. If you guys want to work someplace else, you guys don't have to work on the desks. You guys can work on over here.
or here, I'll just bring this table. I'll just see a table. So you can work it I don't have a white out.
I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys, let's see. Give it 13 minutes, all right?
Does that have to stop? Hold on.
Actually, let's do it 10 minutes.
I mean, just nothing serious, kind of thing.
And then what numbers do you want to use? I'll work it out on the different paper so we can just try. How about we use height can be,
Okay, so let's use
well,
your
height
height.
on the cone,
Be
like
writing out the-
24 centimeters?
And this is a UI.
Thinking of
so
numbers.
We'll talk about some red, right?
So it's 24 inches
Okay, you're right.
or 24 feet? Okay, I'll just go with 2 feet then.
Okay, maybe it's for a giant bucket, man. You bet, can we borrow the red?
I don't have a red, I have pink.
Can we borrow the red, you guys? We'll get back.
2 feet and then we're.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna be? Good, awesome.
So do you want to go like 24 inches or further? Let's do inches now.
Make sure you write your form, make sure you have enough space to show your work, okay? And so you just draw your object, right? And then you're supposed to make a
So-
dimension for that object.
I do.
Find the volume.
Okay, so since for width,
So if you want
do
to
you want to make it like 12 inches the radius or the, no, the
make sure
full
that-
diameter, no, so I can cut it and make it 6 inches.
Oh.
Okay, so 6 inches. 6 for your height, and our height is 24 inches.
It is like one dimension, basically. One measure.
Let's do radius 2
What
inches.
color do I use?
Let's do markers.
Okay, sorry, whatever color.
Okay.
Whatever color's calling to you.
You know, like,
Alright, so what kind of dimensions you guys pick?
We picked kind of real ones, so we did 6 inches for radius and 24 inches for height.
Okay. Nice, good job. Who has the black?
We're using it.
Oh, okay.
Well, guys, do you want to finish? Do you want to just work for yellow, orange, or
Yeah.
what happened to the other colors?
I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just wondering.
What is it?
It's the little.
Yes.
So we drew also the bottom of the bottom in the bottom.
Alright, cool. Fair enough, I mean, it's not part of the code, right? I mean, it's part of the code, but not part of the code. Yeah, so.
I'll make that.
Good drawing skill, guys.
Shit.
As you can see.
But you get one furniture.
Okay, now can you use the black marker and say that or radius, like draw one little radius and put 6 and then our height for it. Or, yes, 6 inches. It goes more.
Huh?
That's a reason. And then for height, just put.
Okay, you guys are almost at the high, halfway mark, okay?
For height.
And I'll make sure, I know it's
Hey.
like visible.
Do you need the black still?
Yes,
Okay, let's just do it.
Thanks.
okay, we're not in the wish classroom.
Should I?
Okay, let's, do you want to do it in pink or orange? I think orange, no? So that this is not gonna. So this is the work. So let's just put,
Should I just?
do you want to do it, you write, or should I write it? Our square, which is our formula, so from there we just like did it. It's like-
Okay, once you guys are done, if you guys are done, go ahead and tape it on the wall, alright? So it has something here.
Yes. Hi.
That's coming out really good, guys.
Thanks.
But just keep in mind, you're already at 5 minutes,
How
alright?
many minutes you have?
Or answer from like this, these two multiplied is
5 minutes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's yeah, which and then we go back and divide it by 3 and then we go to 3.
Squiggly or straight?
280. And then just.
Alright, what do we do with that?
Go ahead and tape it up on the wall.
Pi. Do you want to put inches?
This and mark it.
Okay, and then let's circle that.
Remember, we want to have all of our measurements nice. It's gonna make this class look really neat, 'cause it's too empty right now. Awesome, so are you guys done?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and use the tape and tape it on the wall.
And the height is.
Remember, you don't need the height for the sphere. There we go. Good? Good to go? Yeah. Awesome. Here we go.
Thank you.
It's not like a model. She's like
Where do we take it? With what?
With that too.
Put in the chocolate.
You're an 8th grader. Next year you'll be in high school. Yep. Hopefully it will hold. I mean, it should. Okay, let's get this one over here.
Oh.
Sorry.
I know, right?
You need one thing. Should I put more? There you go. Alright, cool. Good job, guys. Right there.
Yes.
Come on, guys, keep it rated PG-13, please. Okay, we're just waiting for the sphere group to finish.
Yes.
We want ours to be pretty.
Alright.
Pressure.
Cheers, Daddy.
No.
Can you put it over here so we can see it clearly?
She's closer to it.
Sorry.
It's good.
All right, everybody whoever's done, go sit back down on your desk. Is everybody finished? Yes, okay, so, kind of, maybe, yes?
Yes?
Thumbs up? Yeah? Thumbs up if you're a wizard from Harry Potter? Yeah! Nice. Okay, let's get the cylinder group in here first. You guys are gonna present. Okay, tell us what you got.
Okay, so we got the cylinder. Our real world example was a Coke can.
Very good.
We had our radius be 4 centimeters and our height be 10 centimeters.
And then we used the formula that you gave us to find the volume. So we did pi r squared, and so our radius was 4. We squared that, so we got 16. Our height was 10, so we just multiplied by 10. And our volume was 160 pi centimeters cubed.
Awesome. Good job, guys. Mr. Brady. Yes. Okay.
That's
Next group. Spears. Pokemon fans.
Okay, so we have a sphere. And the radius is 2 inches. So
So what do you guys use, first of all, for your Pokeball?
Okay.
How is that a real world example?
Okay.
She said it could be fictional too. So, Pokeball. And I have one too. And we plug it into the formula that was given, so 2 cubed, and then you get 8 multiplied by 4 divided by 3, and you get 10.6 repeating pi inches cubed.
Okay, very good, guys.
What
Good
Pokemon
job.
is
What,
this?
oh, wait, question?
What Pokemon is this?
I don't know, you have to open it.
Yeah, guess that Pokemon. It's Pikachu.
Okay, guys, microwave. Okay, very good. Now, where's my cone group? Traffic cone, alright.
So we went with the obvious. Traffic cone.
Okay,
That's
very
the
good.
name. Cone. Yes.
6 inches, and height was 24 inches. So what we did, we plugged it into the r squared, so 6 squared is 36, and then we multiplied 36 times 24, that came out to be 964, then we multiplied by 1/3, and we got 288 inches.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Good calculation, guys. Good job, guys. Good job. Wait, roller coaster. You go. Woo! Okay. All right, guys. Good job. Good job. So, okay. So take out a piece of paper.
Can we use the paper?
Yes, you can use it.
I wrote
Use the front or back, or
She is both.
a spare sheet of paper, please.
Okay.
All right.
Cut it in half.
Okay, and I want you to write a quick summary about what you learned today and what you did here in class. Okay?
And then come.
Just like 2 sentences. That's it. You're done? Everybody done? Yes, no, thumbs up? No, we're missing one thumbs up?
Yeah.
No pressure? Okay, great. Okay, so yeah, you guys can tune in at the end of class, alright? So now we're gonna play a little game called Trash Get Ball, alright? So before we get started, let's take these off.
Do you need help?
Yes, please, someone help me.
I forgot it.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so we're gonna play Trash Get Ball, alright? So, let me give you guys a piece of paper, okay?
So what's trash?
I'll tell you right now, it's a really fun game.
I never had teachers that.
That's what the game is.
Yes, go ahead and crumble it.
I can't.
Nice crunching, alright. Okay, So let's see. So I'm gonna put a problem up on the board, and it's gonna be about volume, okay? It's gonna be the volume of a cone. Now I want you each to solve it, okay? And you guys are still in your groups, okay? And I'm gonna ask one person from each group to come solve it. Whoever gets it first gets to throw a trash ball to the trash can. And if you can get it in as far as the classroom will allow, you get all the donuts here today, okay? Goodness.
The rest of it.
Okay. Let's see. All right, so for the height, we're gonna have 9 halves. Okay, and for the radius, we're gonna have 3. Okay? Are you done? I think so. All right. Let me do it really quick. Okay, and leave it in terms of pi, please. Okay, so one of you is gonna come up like together. And you guys are gonna compete, okay? Whoever gets it first, like you have to do everything, okay? All the work. Okay. Group number, are you guys finished? First of all?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah, you're done. Okay, cool. Now, group number 1, send the first person up.
Wait, do I bring my paper? Or?
It's up to you. You're gonna solve it. Okay, just hang on there, okay?
Okay.
Group number 2, bring up the second person up. And group number 3, bring the first person up.
What do I
Oh, so yeah, you can do it there and then. You guys have the problem done, right?
Wait.
Yes.
Cheating.
Hey, hang on. Oh. And group number 3, first person, you can come up and.
Okay, just go show me.
Sorry?
Should I move that one?
Oh,
You can do it there, you can do it
do
there.
you have enough space?
Yeah, okay. Go for it, guys.
Okay, wait, before we get started. Everybody has a formula written down? Yeah, okay. Wait. Hang on, hold your horses. Okay, you guys are gonna have. What? Yeah, go for it. It's gonna be down the hall and then, yeah. Next to the vending machine, right? Okay, ready? You guys, whoa. 45 seconds, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Go team.
Fortnite. Okay, you know that? Just see.
No? What? Are you kidding me? Damn it. Ah!
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So let's see.
Whoa.
You're missing a point.
Oh, group 1 was just disqualified because it wasn't finished.
What are you talking about?
Just kidding. All right. Okay, are we done? Almost, maybe? There? All right, cool. All right, so let's see. Group number 1, what did you do?
Okay, so I plugged in the value for radius, which was 3 inches. I cubed that, and then the height. So if you
Should
put
we
it
just-
into
okay.
decimals, it's 4.5. So 3 cubed 9 times 4.5 divided by 3 is 13.5 height, you just cube.
Okay, very good. Yeah, good job. Okay, so group number 2, I know we had a miscommunication, but go ahead and just
I
tell
saw
me.
3 halves and 9 halves, so.
Go ahead and tell me what you have.
Well, with the 3 halves, I put it as the radius squared.
Okay.
So 3 halves, I think it's 9. Then I have, so I multiply these two, I got 8 1/2, and I move like, multiply with 3, right? Then 2 plus 3 over 2, and then 1 plus 1 5.
All right, good try, good try. Okay, group number 2, right? 1, sorry about that. Group number 1.
Okay, so the radius was 3 inches, so I plugged in 3 for the radius, and then the height was 9.5, so I plugged that in, and then I squared the 3 to get 9, and then I just simplified it. And then I multiplied the 1/3 by the 9 to simplify it, so I got pi times 3 times 9/2, and when you simplify it, you get 27 over 2 pi inches cubed.
Okay, very good. So I want you guys to notice how Abby wrote it one way and Manny wrote it a different way. Either one is fine, they're correct. Just make sure you have that option. You can leave it in a fraction or decimal form. Okay? So since Manny did win this competition, April, your partner, gets to throw the basket.
Oh, I
I'm
want to
good
throw
at
it.
this.
Man.
Is there a specific spot that I have to go? Okay, so let's put it this way, okay?
I can't do it from all the way back.
Hang on, hang on. If you do it from here, you get 1 point extra credit in your exam.
Oh my god.
If you do it from here, you get 3 donuts.
Doing the 3 donuts.
And if you do it from here, from all the way back, you get 5 points in your
That
exam.
is way too far.
Okay, so you go ahead and decide.
Go hard or go home.
Shut up.
5 points.
You get 3 tries, okay? 3
Oh,
tries.
yay. Okay, hold up.
Okay, good. Kobe.
Yeah.
So close.
Here.
Here.
I'm gonna try 3 donuts.
Okay, go for it. Oh,
I'm
so close,
disappointed.
so close.
Here.
Remember, you can
I
always
got
go
this
for
one.
one. Here, okay. Remember, you can always go for 1 point on the exam. 1 point is still 1 point.
No, what? Donuts.
Okay. Good motivation. Oh! So close. Good try, good try. So, round of applause. Yay. Okay. So it looks like the bell's about to ring. Let me put your homework really quick. So let me erase this.
Does it involve trackable?
No. But you're welcome to practice in your own house if you want to, okay? Okay, so I want you to do this problem 1 through 5. Then from there, let's do from 7 to 10. Okay? So go ahead and make sure you go ahead and do this. And you guys do not want to miss next class because we're going to find out if we can wrap Mrs. Gonzalez's stuff on her desk with wrapping paper exactly. So we're going to be learning about surface area, okay? So you guys don't want to miss that, all right? Good job, guys, and class is out.